just went for a very long walk with the Tia, and I just want to make sure that we have everything bopping here. And we do. It's good. All right. There's multiple features here with echo chamber and all this other stuff. I don't need that. I'm not too worried about too much echoing going on this morning. But we will be playing music this morning. It is Saturday. Feels like, I don't know, Sunday because of the holiday. And yesterday was a beautiful, warm, sunny day. People were out, they were happy, uplifted. You could tell it was a temporary situation, though. The weather was going to change, and it did. We are going to play the same thing we played on the last show. At the end of the show, we're going to do a full turnaround, and this is called All the Pain. It's a remix.
I believe in your abilities. I live to serve.
Stop MGB. Yes, indeed. We're back and on track. We're here together, enjoying this current moment in time. Thank you for being here with us. We appreciate you and all that you do each and every day. All right, so I'm just adjusting the microphone here a little bit. You probably can hear it. I've been thinking about this. I watched some film the other day from 2024, and Baker Mayfield was a different quarterback when Liam Cohen was with that team, the Buccaneers. It like you could see the connection. And Ben Johnson with Detroit, they were a very different team. So it goes to show you the head coach isn't necessarily the biggest asset. There's always other things going on in the background. Now, the head coach represents the team, but he may not be the strongest asset they have, right? So Liam, to me, really was good at keeping Baker centered. And you could see that. There was a different connection there than there is now. And the wheels literally fell off when Ben Johnson left for Detroit. They weren't the same team. And the problem is, too, once you start winning, people want your assets, right? They want your players that you've harvested and built. And, you know, they're there to make money. I don't blame them. You do what you got to do, make some money. Divine Frequencies 2026.
The computer whispers of music and madness. Yet you walk in a world woven with grace and goodness. Nothing arrives easily, but trust in working smart. With an open heart, every day.
In this tender age, let us cradle consciousness, finding quiet peace in loving community's arms. After shout MGB, where gentle seekers gather, igniting the source, where goodness and grace spark to life. On the path less traveled, we softly find our way, diving deep into souls with kindness every day. Together we rise, held as one radiant light. You are cherished by stars, wrapped in infinite night. Countless angels cradle you, their love without end. Divine frequencies beating in every heart, my friend. You are so deeply loved. You are home.
Through the clamor and noise, discover your calm. In the hush of a gentle, healing song, I believe in the exquisite light of your beautiful soul. Thank you for every kindness you've offered through the years, for the quiet strength you've shown. Countless angels murmur messages every dawn, opening pathways of peace, where harmony is born.
Breathe in deep, let love flood every space. Feel the soft whispers in harmonious grace. Your heart is blooming, petals of compassion unfold. In this symphony of life, your story is gold. No soul left behind, no light too small. You are whole. Infinite love sinks straight into your soul. So breathe, dear one. Let the goodness flow through. The madness dissolves in the light that is you. Hester, shout and GB, a beacon, a promise, a song. Together in grace, we forever belong. You are love beyond measure. Eternally strong.
All right, we're back. Smart people learn valuable lessons from foolish people. I must have had a bad day when I wrote this. Always be open to new pathways awakening within you. Smart people learn valuable lessons from foolish people. Well, I should post that on LinkedIn, just see what happens. It's funny. You can tell the days that I was rattled. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Let's see here what we got. More stats. A lot of talk about this guy right here lately. He's a great runner. He's very strong. But they love to trash talk him, and I don't get it. I don't see the benefit of that at all. It's almost like they're blaming him, and he's not the problem. You know, it wasn't that long ago that they won the Super Bowl. Come on, give him a break. You know, it's just, it is so, what have you done for me lately, right? And then you have to listen to that as a player, right? On the spiritual side of that. And your family has to listen to all that manooey. It's not good. This is an art gallery very close to me. Little store. And they put up just beautiful art. And every once in a while I take a picture. And I think this is, could be 4 or 5 years ago. But I like keeping them. And I use them occasionally. All right. Oh my God, that was hilarious. I love moments like this. I got the ball. I gotta run. I'm gonna make it. It doesn't matter. I'm over 300 pounds. And the guy's chasing me weigh 150. Well, it's not 150, probably 170. But you're seeing more of that this year and last year. Big plays. Hopefully, Saquon will have a better support cast. I don't think he was hurt. I just think they were a different team. You know, he was a over 2,000 yard rusher when they won the Super Bowl. He was not that last year. I love this one here. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they love to say horrible things about you. You know, they love to kick you when you're down. And that's where, even in your own story, right, know that a miracle can happen where you're in a position to help your team score. And also realize that the highest highs, it's really difficult to stay there because pieces change. And every year the roster on 90% of the teams changes by about 30%. And then you also have the draft, and then you have to do well on the draft, and you have to be able to be patient to see things harvest. Sam Darnold was an incredibly slow harvest. Many teams gave up on him, but he was good enough and showed enough potential to be a backup. So he just kept getting better, you know? And that's the way you have to do it in your own life. Just keep getting better, small little increments. Don't get too entangled in what maybe people are saying or feeling. Know where you're going and do it at your pace. It's so important. People love Tia, so let's do a little picture here of the Tia. But Jalen Hurts, you know, you can go from hero to zero in no time. In 2 years, people can totally give up on you. It's like Jaden Daniels. His first year, he was a miracle quarterback. He was throwing things that were just out of this world. I've been watching a lot of stuff from 2024, and he was on fire. He was throwing passes that nobody can throw. Very few people can throw, you know. See that from Caleb, too. Will Caleb be able to do as well as he did last year? I think with Caleb, he will. Jackson Smith Najigba was never drafted, you know, in the first round. That didn't happen. They didn't see the potential. But he did. He knew. He knew. And really good route runners aren't always necessarily going to score well in these crazy tests, right? And that's what they are. Do they equate to the NFL? Parts of it, sure. Yeah. This is good too. Look at this here. Another cool stat. Joe Burrow, I never think of him as old, but I think of Sam Darnold as old. Isn't that interesting? To me, when I think about Joe Burrow, I think he could still be playing 5 years from now, but he's injured a lot. Where Sam Darnold, yes, he's been injured, but not an incredible amount. More with him, I think it was self-confidence at the beginning and being in the right system. And if you're not in the right system as a quarterback, you're doomed. Here's another person that nobody believed in. Nobody believed in him. There were a handful of people, and they said it was, you know, a bunch of hoopla. And see, the thing is, sheer determination and the willingness to get better in small increments really helps. All right, what do we got here? Let's play this one here. Angels Music. I always find it interesting that people get called a villain because they're doing well. Yeah, he may not run a team the way you want to run a team. That may be true. But, know that if you're going to do something for the betterment of your team, it may not be a popular decision. There is a fire in this team, right? I'll tell you how the Lions fan is feeling. I despise Ben Johnson. That run, handshake with with LaFleur. Yeah, okay. Was classless. Yeah, yeah. Well, but he's building this thing where they don't like Green Bay. That's our enemy, and he's building a story, right? Ben Johnson's classless and childless. Yeah, childish. I hate Ben Johnson more than any NFL coach I can remember. Most arrogant, awkwardly rude. He is a little awkward. A lot of really brilliant people are, though. I find Mike McDaniel a little awkward, but I think he's a brilliant coach, really smart, and I think having him as offensive coordinator is really smart, and it takes some of the attention off of him, right? And Jim Harbaugh, I think, will be okay with sharing the load because he's looking at what's best for the team. This is funny. Look at this. This is the odds before the Super Bowl. So if you look here, you've got Seattle Seahawks with 19%, Los Angeles Rams 17, Houston Texans 16, Denver Broncos 15, Buffalo Bills 13, New England Patriots 11, Chicago Bears 5, and coming in last there, we've got San Francisco 49ers at 4%. A 4%. I love this. Was this a good move? He loves the Steelers. Yes. I get that. He loved the Steelers. Sure. He still does. Ooh, time will tell. Mike is going to be hard to replace. Yeah. Mike Tomlin. It's going to be hard. Those are big shoes to fill. They really are. But you know what? They complained about him all the time. And you know what? You can only push people so far. And it's the same here with Mike McDaniel. He got a little unlucky. He did. But for a while there, they were rolling good. When Tua was dialed in, he was amazing. Joe Brady. I feel like this is going to work out. I never was fond of the last coach, and anybody who knows me knows that. I don't know. Joe just seems like a football guy to me. And more of the problems I think the Bills have, honestly, now that I've really dived into it, is more ownership. And GM. This is hilarious. Look at this. That is indirectly kind of what happened. A little bit. It wasn't necessarily the Bears that did it. Colston Loveland. Many people didn't believe in this player. And again, that's where you have to just shut out the naysayers and keep moving forward. I would love to know what you think about Mike Tomlin, if he's going to be okay and do well this year. Time and karma. Time and karma. When the bird is alive, it eats ants. When the bird is dead, the ants eat the bird. Time and circumstances can change anything. Do not devalue or hurt anyone in life. You may be powerful today, but remember, time is more powerful than you. One tree makes 1,000,000 matches. It only takes one match to burn 1,000,000 trees. So be good and do good. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Stay humble, right? When your heart and mind are in coherence, you become a magnetic field of creation, a living pulse of the universe in motion. I agree. 1,000%. He's getting up there in age. Is he going to have a great year? We'll see. A lot of changes, a lot of disruptions, a lot of pieces left. Now we have to see how they do in the draft. And you know and I know it takes a while for the pieces to do well, to learn the system, to get up to the speed of the NFL. It is tough. It's not easy. All right, let's have a quick look here. What we have. Yeah, let's do this one. Ash and Bone. Enjoy.
Dust in my throat, boots on the stone, walking through a world that feels cold as bone. Every face I pass, got a shadow behind. Every heart got a scar that they try to hide. People keep pushing, pulling, taking more, and we bleed on the floor just the same as before. While we tear each other down, and we're made of the same sound. We're ash and bone. When we all fall down the same way, oh. Voices in the street cry louder at night. Always someone losing my, someone holds tight. Hands that you lift, you push you aside, and the truth gets drowned in a rising tide. We stumble, we suffer, forget what we were, while the wheel keeps turning on this tide of earth. While we close our eyes so tight, and we're blinded by the same light. We're ash and bone, we're flesh and fire. like strangers. Oh, we all know the same pain runs in everything. No one loves this world alone. Action fall, reflection fire, trying to cry more. Tell me why we move so slow when the world keeps spinning where the cold winds blow. Flesh and bone.
Nice. Nice ending, nice everything. Made that last summer. Really good. Ash and Bone. I like that one. Like the lyrics. This is super interesting if you look at it. 7 of 8 remaining playoff QBs are chasing their first Super Bowl. Who's the only one there that didn't? They got there. They just didn't win. Everybody else never got there. That's the thing. And now, one of those who had never been there won one. And that was Sam Darnold. Whew, that's pretty incredible if you think about it. To make it to the Super Bowl, just to make it, not win it, just to get there. The odds. It's so hard. Very few people ever make it there. Very, very few people. Look at this. This is interesting too. There's some very gifted people on that list. And that's what kills me when, at the beginning of the year, we're going to make it to the Super Bowl, we're going to win it all 32 teams think they're going to make the Super Bowl. The ones that are realistic, no. If you can make it to the playoffs, that is a major goal. And that's what always killed me about Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, one and done, but they got there. They just didn't have enough to launch after that. Cooper Kupp, okay, 19. Antonio Brown, 14. Michael Irvin, 14. And Jackson Smith-Njigba. Well, that's a lot. That shows it's super consistent. And the system believes in you. Oh, I'm praying for this guy. I hope he's okay. People don't realize the pressure and the fandom and just how difficult it is to be a player. And he hasn't really made a great deal of money. He's still got an apartment. He's waiting for his contract. He hasn't made it yet. He's in the midst of doing it. He's ready. But he's not there. He just isn't. And he had to go to rehab. And he has a drinking problem. And maybe something else we don't know. All right. I pray for him. Things will get better. Here's a guy, return to the Mac Jones. He did really well last year, to the point other teams showed interest. I personally think a lot of it has to do with the system that he's in. The system is so strong. Unbelievable. Yeah, this is something before they picked up for nothing Kyle Murray. And I think Kyle Murray is actually better than Mac Jones. Sorry, Mac Jones. Yeah, that's kind of bold. Justin Jefferson, if they get the right quarterback, will do well. We'll see how this goes. I think it's going to be better this year. I think there's going to be a little less drama. I think there were a lot of political things going on last year around Shadir. Can't prove any of it, just a feeling, right? Stuff was going down for sure. Oh, I love this. I love this. Look at this. Highest selling jerseys. Josh Allen, that doesn't shock me. Drake May, Fred Warner, that shocks me. Jackson Smith Najigba, Saquon Barkley. I would have thought Caleb would have been higher up there. CD Lamb, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Brock Purdy. Look at, there is four jerseys. So it goes to show you San Fran is so behind their team. And I've noticed that with their fans. This one's funny. That doesn't really mean much, but fans love him. He's fun to watch, that's why. He's super fun to watch. So this year, I don't think they're going to win as many games. And I think there's a very good chance that they may not even make it to the Super Bowl. I hope they do. And highly unlikely that they'll win. That's my prediction for them. Water is a portal. You're not showering, you're healing. I totally believe that. There's a cleansing aspect to it for sure. 1,000%. And I hope Puka Nacua finds some healing in his life. And we'll have to see if Caleb can live up to the season he had last year. And well, I know that Fernando will sell. Fernando will sell a lot of jerseys. He is incredibly popular. Fernando Mendoza. Yeah, anywhere he goes, the place erupts. I think this guy is a good coach. Do you know who he is? Put his name in. And I think him and Shadir will get along famously. I do. I think they'll do great. All right, have a look here. This is cool. But now, this was a while ago, but it's cool to look at these names. So we know that Geno Smith is now... he's with the Jets, and the Jets are over the moon. And you know what? If he can make anybody feel like there's hope again for New York Jets, I hope Geno plays well this year. Kirk Cousins, a lot of people are very angry at the money that he has made. He is now with the Raiders. He's a great negotiator. Aaron Rodgers is still available, but we're 99% sure that he's going to go to the Steelers if they can stay patient. Right? Tua, do you know where Tua went? He went to the Falcons, and they have great belief in him. They now have two lefties. Do you know what the other lefty's name is? Michael Penix Jr. Love this move. Justin Fields, right? I really like Justin Fields, and I think in Kansas City, he might find a home there. I really think that might work. Russell Wilson, I don't think has found a home. Daniel Jones got signed. I believe it's an average of $40 million a year for 2 years, so unbelievable. Kyler Murray is on the budget deal, and Minnesota picked him up, and I think that's a great acquisition Malik Willis, I think, is going to have his hands full. He is now with the Dolphins, Miami. And unless they start rapidly getting pieces around him, his life is going to be tough. Wow, we got a lot of pictures of this guy. Considered the villain. I don't think he's a villain. I think he's a passionate coach. Brock Purdy, to me, is a top 10 quarterback. And he has been playing like a top 10 quarterback. I love this. Allen still does not have a Super Bowl. He hasn't even made it to the Super Bowl. Baker Mayfield, same. And Lamar Jackson, who I think is maybe one of the greatest athletes of our time. No, hasn't happened. He played the game of his life. He was the one highlight that the Patriots had. He kept them in the Super Bowl. Yeah, this is so cool. Look at this. This says it all. Same draft, by the way. 2018. Number 1 pick overall, Baker Mayfield. Number 7, Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson, number 32. Last pick in the first round. And Sam Darnold, 3rd pick. Lamar Jackson is to this day very hurt that many teams did not want him to be a quarterback and really doubted his ability. This is funny, this one. Well, one man's trash is another man's treasure. The Steelers and Mike Tomlin had had enough of George Pickens, and he is now with Dallas, and he is doing well. And they're going to have to pay him soon. This is nice. This is a great shot, too. 2 wonderful players. 2 really, really gifted players. I like this one. This is cool. That's a grand moment. Another great picture. He's going to be back this year. He's saying he's feeling really healthy. And we'll have to see how well he does this year. I like this one too. Best championship defenses since 2000. The Ravens, number 1. Buccaneers, number 2. Seahawks, 2026. Seahawks, 2014. Broncos, 2016. Steelers, 2008. Packers, 2011. Eagles, 2025. Unbelievable. This is a good question, this one right here. Maybe. Especially if he wins one more. They're going to have to. There's going to be no choice. I love this. Welcome to the dark side. They were all over him during the Super Bowl. He couldn't breathe. And he definitely had lost his confidence. Here's one of my favorite songs I think I've ever made. It's called Love at 62. Enjoy.
At 62, my bones may creak. My steps are slow, my knees are weak. But in your eyes, I find my youth. A spark of fire, a timeless truth. The mirror shows the lines of time. Gray in my hair, no reason, no rhyme. Yet in your arms, I'm whole, I'm free. Your love's the flame that carries me. The years they weigh, they bend my frame. Aching joints with but through the pain I hear a call, a higher love that lifts it all. Love at 62, it's a sacred art. Two souls entwined, no end, no start. In prayer and peace we rise above, divine healing through vibrational love. With every breath and stillness we find hope in our hearts and grace in our mind. At 62 we're forever new, in love and faith we make it through. Yeah, we make it through. The world moves fast, we take our time. Each step's a choice, each hill a climb. The hands of age may steal our sight, but love's our guide through endless night. We hold each other soft and slow. Where spirit leads, our hearts will go. The body fades, but the soul's alive. In meditation, our spirits thrive. We pray for strength, for hope's embrace, and find our home in love's true grace. Love at 62, it's a sacred art. Two souls entwined, no end, no start. In prayer and peace we rise above, divine healing through vibrational love. With every breath and stillness we find hope in our hearts and grace in our mind. At 62 we're forever new, in love and faith we make it through. Quiet moments, I close my eyes, feel the light where the spirit flies. Higher vibrations, they call my name. Love's eternal, it burns the same. Through every struggle, through every tear, your hand in mine, God's voice is near. We're healing now, our souls take flight. In prayer and love, we find the light. Love at 62, it's a sacred art. Two souls entwined, no end, no start. In prayer and peace we rise above, divine healing through vibrational love. With every breath and stillness we find hope in our hearts and grace in our mind. At 62 we're forever new, in love and faith we make it through. In love we make it through. So here we stand at 62, with love, with hope, and skies so blue. Through every trial we'll always see the path to grace eternally. In meditation and prayer we soar, divine love's light forevermore.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Love it, love it, love it. One of my favorite songs I ever wrote. Very personal. That one right there. Your mind is your home. Declutter it. Be kind to it. Invest in it. Your mind is your home. Declutter it. Be kind to it. Invest in it. Agreed. Well, is this going to be the team of teams? Is this going to be the match of match? Do you know who this is? Mike McDaniel and Jim Harbaugh. Now, coaching buddies. Once competitors. But I think this might work. I have a really good feeling with this. Really, really good. Anybody know who this is? This one's fairly easy. Here we go. Maximize. Do you know who that is? Max Crosby. Great shot, by the way. Click it back. Let's hit this one here. What do we got? Best player in each division. So in the AFC, we're looking at Josh Allen. In the AFC North, Myles Garrett. The AFC South, Will Anderson Jr. And the AFC West, Patrick Mahomes. Okay. In the NFC East, CD Lamb. In the NFC North, okay. I'm going to have to do some research. Bijan, yeah, that makes sense. NFC South. And the NFC West, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Is Sam Darnold maybe not a consideration in this list now that he's won the Super Bowl? I think he is. Again, time will tell, right? Let's see here what we have. This is a great shot. Isn't this? Look at that. That is phenomenal. Great, great shot. Anybody know who that is? One of my favorite players. Right here. Wants more money. I say pay him. Pay him what he wants. Or pay him close to what he wants. And if they ever change that ruling where you can get, what is it, 4 points for 60-yard field goal? This is a guy that consistently probably could do that. Yeah. Oh. One of the greatest moments to share in sports. Right there. Right there. Unbelievable. What a save. Keep watering yourself with positive thoughts, an open mind, patience, self-belief, kind words, empathy, healing, hope, acceptance, good people, love. Totally agree. Love that one. Many consider this to be the #1 pick. I think it is too. Do you know who this is? You should. You should. Put it in the comments if you know. Here we go. 6 seasons, 0 division titles. 2 seasons, 1 division title. Yeah. Bad luck? I don't know. Justin Herbert, I think, is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He's a tough guy. Oh my God, this is so funny. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy. Looks like father-son. Here's another one. Very different looks, right? I love that. Do you know who that is? First of all, do you know who the last person was? Do you have a clue? Cooper Kupp. And this person here is who? Put it in the comments quickly if you know. Okay. This is the Super Bowl quarterback this year. And the man that many said he saw ghosts on the field when he was with New York, Sam Darnold. What a journey. This is wonderful. Look at this right here. 523 rushes, 3,238 rushing yards, 21 rushing touchdowns, 111 catches, 872 yards, 18 receiving touchdowns. Pretty damn hard to beat that. Okay, we're going to play a very short video here, and this is a Google creation.
The air is still a gentle breeze, sunlight dancing through the trees. This single perfect memory is everything I'll ever need. A golden flash of light, so beautiful and bright. Oh, this feeling's all I know, never gonna let it go. This single perfect memory is everything I'll ever need.
bad they're not a minute. Because they never really get going. It's almost like the hook, right? I bet if I pay more, I'll get a whole song. I don't know how much more I'd have to pay. Very happy with Suno, though. Suno is pretty amazing. This is a great one right here. Let's see if we can make this bigger. And do we have the time? Yeah, we do. Here we go. 10 golden rules for peace of mind. Meditate. Practice mindfulness. Number 2, respond. Don't react. Very true. Number 3, let go of what you can't control. Number 4, simplify. Number 5, live in the present, and I mean the present moment. 6, choose silence often. 7, nourish your body. 8, spend time in nature. Number 9, protect your attitude. Protect your attention. 10, practice gratitude. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you and all that you do each and every day. Continue to be a source of light in this sometimes weird